And hello, good evening, friends, wherever you may be. Welcome to the completion of that new cycle that we did 2 weeks ago. And we're heading towards the full moon. The full moon is coming up on Saturday, and we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the meanings of the moon and from an esoteric level and also the astrological level as well. So keep in mind, we like to do the cosmic connections twice a month around the new cycle and around the full cycle. And if you're new to joining, we will also be doing some spiritual messages. We do a little astrology and we do a little bit of spiritual energy as well. So come on in, say hi, tell me where you are. And my name is Cassandra Joan Butler. I do astrology, I do psychic mediumship, and most of all, I talk with you twice a month. And very, very happy to see you. Hi, Linda. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Josie. Hello, hello. Castillo, wonderful. Hi, Josie from Charlotte, NC, and Tina Marie from Connecticut. Hi, Deb from Buffalo. I think it's in Buffalo. I think you're in Buffalo. Hi, Donna. Good evening. Good evening. And hi, Sherry. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you all. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Michelle. So, how is everybody? What's going on? We're not in the official time of fall, but it's certainly, if you're beaming in from Western New York, it kind of feels kind of fallish out. We've had some gray skies and a great time to start planning for the harvest, right? Planning for the harvest. I love this time of year. I love the holidays of starting at Halloween until Christmas and New Year's. You know, this is my time of the year, possibly because I'm a Libra rising. So my second birthday, as it were, is when the sun goes on my ascending sign. So that's a little nugget for you, a little nugget of astrology. So we have a sun sign, we have a moon sign, we have all these different planets and different signs. But if you know your rising sign, then you can calculate when you feel more physically vital. It's like your second birthday. You come alive during that time of the year. So it's easy to calculate which day of the month that might occur. Mine is the 30th of September. No coincidence that my sister, her birthday, her real solar birthday, is on that date. So just a little astrological energy for you. Hi, Shivnir. Hello, Jerry. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Julie, love your second birthday. Remember when we called it? Yes. Yes, and we are the same rising sign, Sherry. Absolutely. Marianne's exhausted. Yes. Gearing up. Well, we've had a shift recently, Marianne, and I'm going to share something with you, just an observation. Last night around 11 p.m., and this might affect you, Marianne, or you might be able to relate to this. We had the moon and Pluto together in the sky. Now, that only happens once every month for an hour or so. And please understand, when the moon is in Capricorn and it kisses Pluto, we often have an exhausting moment, or we are being asked by the universe at that moment to basically release and let go and heal some aspects of ourselves. I happen to know your chart, Marianne, so of course you've got some strong Capricorn in there. So good to see you too, Diane. Hello. Oh, okay. As per numero, I was told I would think because of my birthday. Yes. Hi, Josie. So you're a really strong Capricorn. John, hello. Happy to see you too. It's been a day for you. I love the fall too, Deborah. Hi, Dawn, another Libra, Virgo-ish person. Might like this time of year. Did I say hi to everybody? Hi, Jerry, Patricia. You're over the rain. Yes, absolutely. Retta, welcome. Mary Elliott, hello. Stephen, hello. Yeah, we're just warming up here before I get to the full moon. And I love seeing everyone saying hello. Hi, Carrie. I don't know. I'm feeling, how am I feeling? Well, last night when that moon and that Pluto came together, it's in my fourth house of home. I was on fire and have been on fire, friends, because I want to release things out of my dwelling. I want to get rid of stuff. I have bags of Goodwill and Salvation Army. I all over, the vets. I'm really recycling. So that energy was last night. Anyone have any weird dreams? Maybe you were dreaming about working on something to let go of in your life. It could be a feeling, an emotion. So that was yesterday. Today we have a little Aquarius action. And so we're feeling a little bit maybe more serious in tone because the Aquarius moon is heading towards Saturn. But the big news of the day, of course, is countdown to the full moon. Now, keep in mind a simple thing to remember. When the moon is full, we can see in the dark. So the full moon is when the sun and the moon are opposite to each other, 180 degrees. And it is the time of the month when we get and receive awareness. When we learn from someone else, we might learn from a book. We might have an aha moment when we're actually engaged in understanding something new. So the countdown to the full moon, which will literally be tomorrow and on Friday, that phase, all right, that phase is called the gibbous phase. And that's a time when we have a lot more intuition, awareness of some enlightening moment about to occur. But it's a time when we have more psychic intuition, generally speaking. So this full moon is all about psychic intuition. And I'll bring it into our conversation here in a moment. So put your psychic hats on, everybody. Gear up, reboot your right brain, the right lobe of the hemisphere, and begin to trust those little inner guidance moments, right? We all have them. Thank you for reminding me, Rose Chase. Thank you for sharing. Please share if you are so inspired, because sharing is caring. And I put your name in the little basket. And every time you share, you get a chance to win the Lunar Lights Club. And so fingers crossed for you, Rose. Hi, Chastity. Hi, Roseanne. Hi, Vesta. Chelsea. Hello. Heather. Hello. Hello, friends. Thanks for being here. You're looking at the moon right now, says Sherry. Cool. So it's not cloudy where you are. Yeah. So every passing moment, that moon is gaining in its illumination. And so there's a lot of folklore concerning the full moon, right? But the folklore, quite frankly, has been studied with reality and seeing if people have a little bit more anxiety or pressure or barometric pressure or high blood pressure or more instances, for example, of bleeding during surgery. There's been some research that was gathered in a number of years ago. It's called The Lunar Effect. It's a book out. And I'm sure there's other people doing research on that as well. So without any further ado, let's bring the full moon in here. Let's add to the stream here. And keeping in mind, we're in the Virgo time of the year, which means the full moon will be in the opposite sign of Pisces. So what's Pisces? The Pisces part of your charts, friends, is all about intuition and caring and compassion. Pisces is the transcendent energy. It's the energy that sometimes needs to get away from the mundane reality. So all of us have Pisces somewhere in their charts. It's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive water sign. It can be changeable like fish in the ocean. It's the quintessential water element. Good evening, Dolly. Good evening, Cynthia. And I don't think I said a nice hello to our, there was another friend I didn't say hi to. Big hugs to you all. Hi, Heather and Chelsea, Roseanne. So let's talk about that full moon. I know it's a little tiny, but you can play it back and I'll pull up some of the interesting aspects of our full moon. Hi, Linda. So number one, the full moon, here it is. It's opposite the sun, and the moon itself is going to have two celestial bedfellows, right? It's sandwiched between Neptune and Juno. So one interpretation of that might be at the light of the full moon and going on for the next 2 weeks, we may be in a mindset of idealizing partnership. Now, either we may be in a partnership and we might look at them with new eyes, with the eyes of love, with the eyes of, oh, really? I've been married to you for 50 years? You're not that awful. You're pretty darn wonderful. I'm seeing you through the eyes of 50 years ago. So we might be idealizing our partner, or if we're not in a partnership, we may be idealizing the beauty of a partnership. So just keep those words around the element of partnership. And I don't necessarily just mean your spouse. It could be forgiveness and compassion towards your BFF, your best friend, your employer, anyone along these lines that you have a strong connection with. You may be feeling that already, right? You may be feeling that sense of, I can forgive my partner on some level because I know they mean well. I know they mean the best. So that, I like that. I mean, that's an awesome side effect of the full moon. But keep in mind, if you idealize anything, you put it on the pedestal, sometimes the pedestal can lose its bearings, right? And crash a little bit. Or you may be the object of idealization, right? Oh, please, friends, never idealize people for too long because they fall off their throne, right? But that's a nice, compassionate, potential side effect of this lovely full moon. Number one. Number two, Chiron, the wounded healer, representing our need to heal the deepest aspect of being a single solo soul. Since 2018, Chiron has been in the sign of Aries. And what that tells us, that we're trying to heal for about 7 years, beginning a couple of years ago, the sense of being in a community, in a family, in a on a planet, but still having very individualistic needs. So Chiron is healing the narcissistic wound that everything in life isn't all about me. However, I still need to have a voice. I need to be recognized as being an individual. And this full moon really is going to give a voice to our own superpowers. I'll talk about that in a minute. So Chiron is in conjunct the sun. Now, what does this mean? Keeping in mind the sun in Virgo is the time of the year when we really start doing a laundry list of all the things we should be doing to become healthier. Virgo, among other aspects, is a sign of health, self-care, self-improvement, eating right, sleeping right, moving right. So Virgo wants us to be healthy. And with it being in conjunct to Chiron, we may be saying to ourselves, what's going on? What's going on relative to the V? That's been an ongoing story since 2020, right? But what's really going on with my health, my relationship with any virus, not just, of course, COVID, but any virus at all? What's really going on in the world? How can I help myself become healthier? Look at the result of that. Hygeia is conjunct South Node. The South Node, friends, represents the past. And I think the message here with Hygeia conjunct the South Node is reminding us, let's take a very practical approach to keeping ourselves healthy. The tried and true things. What can I do to keep myself healthy? Well, let's reduce stress some ways. Stress is a killer. And if you've been lax in maybe taking some time off, being by yourself, being in nature, do the tried and true health routine. This is a time to impact our health routine. Okay. Good evening, good evening, good evening. All right. There's a lots of clouds. Oh, someone was saying that they're having some problem with connection. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Linda. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Ron. Paula. Good evening. Hi, Deb. Hi, Carrie. I hope, I think I'm okay on my end. It's hard to say, but just let me know in the comments if you're losing connection. All right. Here's the kicker. This full moon and the countdown until the full moon, by the way, it's Saturday on the 10th. It's okay, where is it? I can't even read the slide there, but it's very early. Anyway, it's on Saturday. I'll give you the Sabian symbol in a moment. This is I want to emphasize, I'm doing a class tomorrow, by the way, on the full moon. If anybody wants a lot more personal attention, I'm going to put my my website on there. It will come up. Yep, there it goes. Hi, Jennifer. It's good in your end. Okay, great. Linda, yes, we're going to ask for healing prayers for your sister. Absolutely, and we all will. Healing prayers for Linda's sister. Absolutely, my dear. I'll put that on the fellowship page as well. So the Jupiter is opposite Psyche. Do you know that there's an asteroid called Psyche? And so literally Jupiter opposite Psyche is reminding us that we have psychic abilities. So you may be getting information for other people. So in parentheses, I write, I just know everything about you. So trust your instincts. It's not necessarily just happening on Saturday, friends. It's happening now. It's happening this month. If you're getting some hits on another person, their mood, if your empathy is strong with another, please trust it. I think one of the biggest hurdles to developing one's psychic abilities, we're going to be doing that tomorrow night, all right, during the class. We're doing the full moon message night. I'm going to be giving you all psychic messages during class tomorrow. Please join me if you're available. And then I'm going to encourage you all in the class to give other people messages, or at least give me a message. Because I think it's important for people to realize how gifted we all are. And the biggest hurdle is that insecurity. I might be wrong, or I might not trust what's coming out of my mouth. So I'll be doing a little work like that tomorrow night in honor of our full moon that takes place on Saturday. All right, the sun is squaring Mars. Are you all? Here's the question of the week. Is anyone feeling, man, I just got to get to this? I just got to get this done. Is anyone feeling an urgency to move forward no matter what? You have a goal. Look at summer is waning. And hey, before summer's gone, I need to do one last barbecue with my family. I need to take a walk in the park. I need to take a vacation. We all could use a vacation. I'm getting some yeses with that. So people may be feeling the sense of urgency. Time is running short. I've got to take care of this task. For me, it's cleaning my house. What can I say? I'm pretty boring, right? Happiness to me is a clean house. Can I just say that over and over? I have so much Virgo in me. And that's often on the short list of my life because obviously, I'm very devoted to my clients and my family, right? Clients, family, clients. House sometimes gets a short shrift. Anyway, that's been my urgency the past couple of days, and I'm really feeling it now. I'm going to feel it stronger on the full moon, and so will you. Let's get it done, guys. Let's get it done. Chaos is conjunct Palus, searching for law and order. I don't know about you, but I've really been taking a little bit of a hiatus from a lot of the news cycle because it's so frighteningly depressing, right? And not just the big stories, but the mini stories. There's been an uptake. I can't speak for everybody, all right, but I know where I'm living in little suburbia and the suburbs all around me. I'm a subscriber to something on my phone called Nextdoor. Um, People are constantly sharing their videos of people breaking into people's cars at 1 or 2 in the morning. I hope none of you have been a victim of that. But car theft, is on the rise. And anyway, chaos is conjunct Palus. So on some level, we may be saying to ourselves, we just want a little order here. We want a little law and order. By the way, by the time we get to the full moon, and we do have Mercury going retrograde on Friday, by the time we get to the full moon, it will be retrograde. Please, friends, no problems, no worries. Mercury retrograde is retrograde a third of our lifetimes, right? The approximate proportion of when we're sleeping. So Mercury retrograde is a time to reboot and to remember and to slow down and to take care of all those details that you put aside. But Mercury retrograde isn't the specter of horror that some of us were taught. Okay, I've been tracking Mercury retrograde for as long as I've been doing astrology, which is about 4 decades. So it's not that terrible, but this Mercury retrograde, this particular one, will be next to Psyche. So it's another little bit of a tidbit to trust your intuition, trust your intuitive voice. And if you're an artist or if you're creative, trust the way you're processing symbolic information. If you keep track of your dreams, fantastic time. Because, of course, again, Pisces also rules dreams. Okay. Yes. Not a time to do it all. Hi, Roseanne. Thanks for being here. Yes. Roseanne is speaking about this big money stealing cars. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, right. We're in a very difficult time, but with a lot of faith. And that's the other quality that the Pisces moon is going to remind us of, friends. Prayer, meditation, and the big F word, faith, right? Because Pisces is about transcendence. If things aren't going right or wrong in our everyday reality, our Virgo everyday reality, we have to transcend. And, dust off your prayer life, whatever that might be for you. Not a bad idea on this full moon. This is the Sabian symbol. It's a gigantic tent, a revival tent. Now, it's 18 degrees of Pisces. We always round up. This is a very cool Sabian symbol. And what this is telling us, among other things, is that the symbol is reminding us to be excellent in leadership. So let me go through the qualities of the esoteric meaning of this full moon. Many of us might know a little history about where I'm from here. And Chautauqua Institution and Lilydale Assembly were literally built on tents, on tent foundations, right? Back in the 19th century. And so the tent foundation idea was to what? To inspire either through spiritualism at Lilydale or the spirit of the arts at Chautauqua Institution, right? So this image is about the revivalist tent. And when we are in that tent, back especially in the 19th century, whose attention were you trying to get? It was the teacher-preacher way of getting people's attention, grabbing their attention. So for all of us, where do you want to get attention in your life, right? So that's what the full moon is directing us or asking this question. Do you want to be taken seriously? Well, I think we all do. But the full moon, where it falls in Pisces in your chart, you may be asked to stand up for yourself, receive a degree of validation, taking yourself seriously, expressing yourself extravagantly, right? Go beyond what is normal. Be a little bit of an actor or actress. Express your truth to your lover, your spouse, your best friend, your teacher, your employer, whomever, your blog, I don't know. But get out there at the full moon. We'll feel that sense of revival to speak our truth in a big way. So whose attention are we trying to get? If you are Aries or Aries rising, you're trying to get the attention of spirit. You're trying to get the attention of the inner core of who you are. Maybe really trying to jack up your ability to be psychic or intuitive. If you're Taurus, this full moon is triggering your need to get attention from your friends. Let's make a date. Let's make a party, says Taurus. It's time haven't seen you, so let's make some plans. Get the attention of your friends. If you're Gemini, you want to have the attention of having a new career, or get a new job, or get the attention of an existing employer. Look, job well done, sir or ma'am. If you are Cancer, the attention that you want to get is people understanding your political or spiritual or religious point of view, or marketing yourself. It's a great time for those Cancers to do some marketing. If you're Leo or Leo rising, this is a fantastic full moon for you to get the attention of your financial planner. Well, or at least take a look at your money. Take a look at your full-blown, long-term financial plan. Money is getting your attention, and you're paying attention to your finances, Leo. For Virgo, you're taking this time with the full moon, to pay attention to your partner or your best friend. For Libra, you're getting the attention of your work. You need something to improve your work? Well, then make those changes. Make some changes in your schedule. Make some changes in the way you're doing your work, Libra. For Scorpio, what's getting your attention is play, fun, and maybe a little romance. So if you're Scorpio, it's time to take your hair down and have a little R&R. Sagittarius, what's getting your attention, what you're putting your attention on is your home, your family, and doing a lot of healing. Remember that full moon has a lot of compassion drawn into it. Maybe, forgive Uncle Joe from a million years ago if he gave you the stink eye or something. I don't know. But that's for our Sag friends. Capricorn or Capricorn rising, what's getting your attention is your time allotment, time management, and scheduling more time to have work-life balance for our Caps. For Aquarius, your income and your self-worth and value is gaining your attention with this full moon. And guess whose full moon it is? Pisces. If you're Pisces or Pisces rising, this is your full moon. Step out with a lot more confidence and charisma, and really feel your authenticity. When the full moon is in our sign, it's asking us to be our true self without any fears or worries or insecurities. Oh, we all have those, right? Every one of us. But with the light of the full moon, the spotlight's on the Pisces part of our charts. And if you're a Pisces sun or Pisces rising, wow, you're really being lit up like a Christmas tree in September. All righty. Hi, Carrie. Claire, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Love Lilydale too, Roseanne. Absolutely. Hello, you beautiful soul, Kimberly. Okay, starting to be able to connect with past loved ones. Yes, bring on the psychic stuff. Absolutely, Chastity. Faith. I agree, Roseanne. Keeps all of our heads above water. Very nice. Good comments, friends. Hi, at 60 Jewelry Designs. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Scorpio rising. Fun and travel. I love it. Good combination for you, Jerry. Okay. Hi, Harvey. Surely do need to schedule things a lot better here lately. Absolutely. Understood. All right. So we're going to shift gears, friends. We're going to do some spiritual work. And all you need to do is sit back and relax. I do let my fingers do the walking. I pick 2 people with my eyes closed. And I would love to pick all of you, but that's not going to happen because then I missed the Australian version of Cosmic Connections. Because you're welcome. Please join me at the Cosmic Intelligence Agency at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, because I'll be in Australia in about a half an hour. But before that, I'm going to do some spiritual work. And I'm also going to pick the winner of our Sharing is Caring. So again, if you would be so kind as to share this as I'm doing this, I would really appreciate that. Get the word out. Please come to class tomorrow. And one more big notification, friends. I'm doing my Learn Astrology class. I see some names in here who have taken the class. If you would love to, I would love you to talk to people if you like the class or not. I hope you liked it. I think you do because you're here. But if you've been on the fence about learning astrology, this is a very intimate class. We go for 10 weeks. It's on Tuesday nights. Zoom. You do not have to be there for every class. You get all the materials. You get the videos. You get the booklets. You get all the handouts. And you will learn astrology enough so you can look at your chart and know what's coming. So if you've been on the fence, I don't do this often. I do it at least once a year. I don't know if I'll be doing it in the spring. So if you've been on the fence, jump aboard to learn astrology starting on Tuesday. All the details are on my website. Okay. Then tomorrow's class is at 7 p.m. Again, details on my website. That's at 7. I do my classes at 7. Hi, Nancy. Hi. Yes, absolutely, Nancy. I do that all the time. But now we have that urgency with that full moon. The moon and the sun are saying this is the time. This is the time. Okay. All right. Eve, lovely to see you. Carrie, lovely to see you. Alexis, Nancy, great to see everybody. And Angela, hello. Heidi, hello. Chelsea. Okay. And hello, Paula. Oh, speaking of this, the winner of the Sharing is Caring, and you will get a Lunar's Lights video tonight. I get my basket. Paula Churchill. I think you're in the room. So that's your message, Paula. I'm going to send you a Lunar Lights Club gift for sharing. I appreciate you, Paula. And next, I'm going to close my eyes, say my prayer, and give you guys some messages. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words to be filled with love, with light, truth, inspiration, and healing. For the highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. And I'm with Roseanne Colpoise. Colpoise? Roseanne, I'm with you. I'm not saying I'm going to show your name. So I'm with you, dear Roseanne. And you can talk to me back and forth, I think. You're on my screen here. I'm going to give you a message if you're so inclined. And so as I'm tuning into your energy, I don't know when this person passed. You walk with a very sweet, someone's in spirit. Let me give you some validation here. Some evidence. I'm sorry, not validation, evidence. I'm seeing you as a little girl walking. I think it's on a sidewalk, and you're with an older woman. I'm presuming this is grandma. She's presenting herself as grandma. And she's the type of woman that is imploring you to look at the natural landscape, like along the sidewalk, and, oh, honey, look at this flower, or look at this this bird. And she was such a protective person. She was very spry, and she was very loving, and she was very present in your life. But I'm getting you between maybe, I don't know, 7 to 10 years of age, because I'm not sure she was with you as an adult, this older woman. And she's saying to you that you have, among your many gifts, is the ability to integrate in the natural world, whether you do the gardening or you appreciate flower arranging, or I'm also smelling like aromatherapy, or working with herbs and cooking, that somehow you may have been wanting to, and you're welcome to make little comments here, dear Roseanne. You're very welcome to do comments. It feels to me that this time of year is particularly important to you because you love the details, but this woman is taking credit for it because she introduced you to this appreciation of the natural world. And as we go forward, she wants you to know that, I don't know, there's some concerns about where you're living right now. Is this the right place for us? And do we have to move? Because there's a lot of extra pressure being placed on the decision. Do we improve or do we stay put? And the message from this guardian female older woman is, where you live is the house or the apartment you live in is as important as the external landscaping or the position and the relationship with nature. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I will say this: you're at a crossroads about where you are developing your home environment, but the natural world is as important to you as a pretty kitchen. Does this make sense? Please give me some feedback, Roseanne. Okay, you're welcome to, but I'll leave that with God's blessings. Okay. All right. I'll do another message. Okay. How do I get out? Show. I don't know how to do this. All right. Whoops. I better not mess with this. So we'll lose connection. All right. Thank you for letting me serve you, Roseanne. The next person here, I'm with Rose Chase. Rose Chase, I'm with you, my friend. And as I am touching in with you, Rose, I'm so. Oh, you just moved. Okay, you got me some feedback. You just moved into a new house. Beautiful, Roseanne. Because there's something about this house and creating the environment around you is as I was picking up, that the natural landscaping, you're maybe making some improvements on it. So congratulations on this move. But this woman in spirit was reminding you that she triggered that when you were just a little girl. I'm now with Rose. Rose, Rose, Rose. I'm seeing you with a paintbrush, Rose, and then it's turning into an old-fashioned ink pen. And so I want to say something to you about creatively expressing yourself with the pen and with color. And I don't necessarily mean you have to get a, you don't have to necessarily get the oil paints and a canvas, but maybe that is what I'm picking up. But there's such a need that you have these days to simply express yourself. And I'm actually seeing illustrated books, and beautiful visuals and beautiful penmanship. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, Rose, but I have to give you what I'm getting. And I'm also picking up a need to be alone to do this exploration of your many gifts, because the summer was especially grueling because there was a lot of changes with the people around you. And I feel one person in particular, you were being more the caretaker or more the person at their beck and call. I get the word caretaker. And Rose, when you step back from your responsibilities, Spirit is saying when you take the responsibilities of simply improving your creative expression, then that actually feeds everything else in your life. There is someone from Spirit who wants to remind you of a very doughy type of, I think it's an old-fashioned kneaded bread, kind of bread as I'm picking up from this individual. It's kind of like a challah bread, a challah bread. I don't know. This was. Did you have a beautiful? She doesn't feel like she's a direct connection, like a grandmother. It feels like maybe a great aunt or an aunt who loved making kneaded bread and challah, which is often a Jewish bread, but you can, of course, but this bread was shaped into different loaves. And she's saying that you also miss doing those domestic things because there's so much love that she put into her bread. Okay. Thank you for that feedback. I do spirit inspired paintings. I write better with an old fashioned pen. That's good confirmation for me. Thank you, Rose. You do spirit inspired. Beautiful. Well, spirit is saying that they're getting your connection, that you are doing that. That's really awesome. All right. So maybe they want you to do more of it, but also this woman in spirit with this challah bread is also coming through. Like maybe working with your hands to make some bread during this beautiful time. And the caretaker makes sense. Thank you for the feedback, Rose. I appreciate that. All right. Um, all right. That could be your mom. Thank you, Roseanne, for that. Um, all right, because she wasn't telling me a direct. She was very motherly, but you're very welcome. All right, dear friends, please do see me tomorrow night for the full moon psychic class. We'll be doing a sharing of psychic abilities. Everyone will be getting a psychic message, of course. If you have any inspiration to learn astrology, then time is running short to connect. Cassandra Joan Butler, all the details are on my website. I'd love to see you on Tuesday. Thank you, and I will see you in 2 weeks. We won't see you next week. One more little bit of news. If you are in the Lilydale area, come on down to Lilydale next week. If you love astrology, we're having the TAG conference, the astrology gathering. And I'll be presenting and some fabulous astrologers from around the world. It's also known as TAG. All the details are on their website. And that starts next week on Thursday. So I won't see you on Wednesday next week, but come to see me down at Lilydale. Fabulous astrologers, astrology Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday down at Lilydale. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being a part of my life, and really use the full moon to brighten up and illuminate your own psychic abilities, because that's the meaning of the Pisces: compassion, sensitivity, intuition. This Saturday is coming to a town near you all. Bye bye. See you in 2 weeks.